to mislead. This is all you need. Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel. Please just say it's real. More than just a thrill, not just in it for the thrill. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. 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 You can let me know. You know I will show. Now we're sipping the Bordeaux. With you through it all. Winter through the fall. You just make the call. Yeah, I'm in it for it all. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause loving needs to touch it. You're pressing on my body, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. 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 For the love. I'm in it 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 for the love.
Old walls that I built for you, just to dig me out with silver spoons. No, I didn't see it coming. Oh, old walls that I'm stuck inside. I guess beauty sees what I can't find. I didn't, no, I didn't see it coming. Well, I got your code and I got your message. I want you to know that you are the love of my life. The love of my life. You never leave when the song is over. You ride or die till the end. You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life. My life. Oh. Just to dig me out with silver spoons. No, I didn't see it coming. Oh, walls that I'm stuck inside. I guess beauty sees what I can't find. I didn't, no I didn't see it coming. Well, I got your code and I got your message. I want you to know that you are the love of my life, the love of my life. You never leave when the song is over. You ride or die till the end. You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life, my life. Alright. You act like they don't bother you, and it's so insane, the things that you don't know you do. And I'm still healing in vain, 'cause you know that I am always bruised. You're in love with the pain, and I'm the one that's being used. Just gotta choose. Break through.
don't want to mislead. This is all you need. Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel. Please just say it's real. More than just a thrill, not just in it for the thrill. I'm in it for the love, cause love needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause love needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. 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 You can let me know. You know I will show. Now we're sipping the Bordeaux. With you through it all. Winter through the fall. You just make the call. Yeah, I'm in it for it all. I'm in it for the love. Cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons. Babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. Cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons. Babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love.
That I built for you just to dig me out with silver spoons. No, I didn't see it coming. Oh, old walls that I'm stuck inside. I guess beauty sees what I can't find. I didn't, no, I didn't see it coming. Well, I got your code and I got your message. I want you to know that you are the love of my life. The love of my life. You never leave when the song is over. You ride or die till the end. You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life. My life. Oh. Just to dig me out with silver spoons. No, I didn't see it coming. Oh, I'm stuck inside. I guess beauty sees what I can't find. I didn't, no I didn't see it coming. Well, I got your code and I got your message. I want you to know that you are the love of my life, the love of my life. You never leave when the song is over. You ride or die till the end. You're the love of my life. You're the love of my life, my life. Alright.
VAR came into play, and guess what? That goal is not a goal anymore. It was a handball or in the accident play. Happened to be the same goal scorer, Luis Diaz. Going back to 1-0 for Colombia. Agüero makes the ball bounce. Agüero maybe brought down. Referee says no. There's no call from the ref. The referee says no. There's no call from the ref. There was a tangle in the back with Bulem Kuhi. Referee waved it off. What did you see, Ali?
What I saw is Bulem Kuhi making a very basic mistake and letting this ball bounce and just letting Agüero get inside of him. Agüero is dropping back, using his body. Maybe Kuhi is grabbing a little bit of Agüero. It's a good non-call by the referee.
Renzo Sarabia. Paredes. 18 to go. Argentina still in the search for that goal that will give him a little bit of peace. And it might be here. Agüero. Did he push off? Here's Messi. Ooh. No, I haven't seen that in a while.
I believe the referee had called a foul anyway in the build-up, but regardless, this ball is cut back by Tagliafico. Messi. Let's give him an excuse. There's a ball hop right in front of him.
We talked about the quality of the pitch, right?
Yeah.
Otamendi again. That's where he's so valuable for Argentina. Tagliafico. It's Sarabia, I should say. Rodrigo de Paul getting past one. And Paredes. Sarabia looking for a give and go. Paredes can't provide. Karim Boudouf gathers it. Messi applying pressure. That brings cheers from the crowd. Otamendi clearing it. Having to do so again. Ball lands on Paredes. De Paul finds Messi. Still had it gotten possession. Messi was out of legs after that sprint to put some pressure on the Qatari back line. Leo Messi again. De Paul with Sarabia. Foyt. Otamendi, Paredes. And Boudouf is the second yellow card for Felix Sanchez's side.
Boudouf late again to the challenge. He's done that a couple of times in this game. Doesn't get away with it this time. Yellow card.
Well, we were talking about him. Paulo Dybala will come in to see action for the first time in this Copa America. Currently playing at Juventus, he replaces the goal scorer, Lautaro Martinez. Messi, as Dybala was making a run up the middle. The throw-in will be taken by Sarabia in Argentina. They call him the Jewel, La Joya. Paulo Dybala. At his best season as well, maybe overshadowed, obviously overshadowed by the presence of Cristiano Ronaldo at Juventus. Juventus will have a new head coach. He's already said he'd like to keep Dybala in the roster. Al Hairi will depart as Abdullah Al Harak will come in.
Be interesting to see what the setup is for Argentina now with Paulo Dybala. You mentioned how he hasn't been comfortable playing with Messi alongside him. It looks like Dybala is going to be playing alongside Sergio Aguero in the attack. Messi just underneath.
Acuna. Well done by Acuna. Here's Dybala's shot.
A little bit of something by Marcos Acuna. In tight space, a little drag back. Good cross in. Poor finish by Dybala.
MLS Live is now available on ESPN. Fans can watch hundreds of out-of-market games and replays, plus gain access to thousands of other ESPN events, original shows, and films. Start your free trial of ESPN Plus by downloading the ESPN app or visiting ESPNplus.com. So Abdullah Abdul Salam Al Harak on the field, number 9 for Qatar. Abdulaziz gets it back. Fico. Aguero called it for the referee. 12 minutes to go. I mean, if you're Qatar head coach Felix Sanchez, you think this is the time to let the dogs out.
No, it's time to let it go. It's time to see if you can really, truly test Argentina. They have in the game whenever they've committed numbers forward. What do you have to lose?
Long throw in, Saraiva to Dybala. There's Dybala again. It's on the inside, taken out by Afif, and he can make a run. He can run with it. They have some speed still left after 80 minutes of play. Almoez Ali out wide, taken down by Juan Foyt, shoulder to shoulder. No foul call. Was there a foul, Ali?
Yeah. Almoez Ali has to hit the weight room. That's what he needs to do. It's a shoulder to shoulder, maybe a little extension by Juan Foyt. Almoez Ali was looking to go down anyways. Hit the weight room. It's another uncomfortable game for Argentina. 80 minutes in, you never really get the sense that they're fully in control of the game. For as much possession as they've had, a couple of chances they've created.
Here's Leandro Paredes. The ball's too long for Messi, still able to get it. He's brought down. Referee lets play go on, not in that one. As Salman went twice on Leo Messi to bring him down. As much as he seemed to be wanting to get away from Salman, that second shot was too much.
I wonder
this is too little.
I wonder how much more we will see of Lionel Messi with the national team. Whether he fully makes the commitment to go through World Cup qualifying campaign in CONMEBOL, which we know how grueling that can be and physically exhausting, mentally exhausting. And whether going to the Qatar World Cup is something that he goes through as well.
Here's Agüero. He'll take Cookie out. He's on! Goal! Argentina! Sergio Agüero with the one to put Argentina through into the comfort zone they've been looking for.
We've been asking for quality. We've been asking for impact. We've been asking for somebody to be dynamic. Well, how about it for Sergio Agüero, who turns in space, leaves his defender behind, then a change of speed to get around Kuhi, and then the finish to the far post. It's what we see from him every weekend for Manchester City. It's what we see from him in European competition with Manchester City. And it is what Argentina needs to see from him more consistently with the national team.
His last international goal came in last year's World Cup in the round of 16 match when they were eliminated by eventual champions France. This is Sergio Agüero's 40th international goal. And that's what you questioned in the first match when he was taken out. If you want to come back into a match, why take one of your best goal scorers? Regardless of what you've seen of him, eventually he's going to create himself a chance.
And that's a question for Lionel Scaloni. There's been a couple of instances in this tournament where he's made some substitutions that, quite frankly, in my opinion, they did not make a lot of sense. Because Agüero is capable of doing this. I would also say, though, that Agüero doesn't show this enough with the national team. There wasn't much to this play. He gets the ball in the final third, turns in his defender, creates separation with a little change of speed, then puts it around the next defender and finishes to the far post. That had nothing to do with Messi. It had nothing to do with the struggles of Argentina. It had everything to do with the qualities of Sergio Agüero.
Agüero being Agüero.
He is more than capable of doing this. We see it all the time. So that's why people expect it to happen with the national team. Why it doesn't happen? That's a question for Sergio Agüero.
Hamid Ismail in to replace Rorro or Pedro Correa. Now Scaloni, this substitution makes sense at this point of the game, and with the score as it is, as Juan Foyt was playing on a yellow since the first half. Germán Pesela, the player he came in to replace in the starting 11, will take his spot in the last minutes of this match. That's the last substitution for Lionel Scaloni. And that's a foul by Acuña.
Mind you, that sort of play by Agüero is the sort of play that no player in Qatar is capable of doing, because they had ample opportunities in transition and on the counter to have that same sort of explosive movement, and it hasn't happened. It's just not the same quality of player.
Almoez Ali out wide for Akram Afif. 5 minutes to go. Budov, Afif. He's got Tarek Salman to play with. Number 5 gives it back. Afif. Ismail. Al-Kharak. Almoez is far from the ball. That's Germán Pesela clears it. Argentina content to just give Qatar the ball. Let him try to do something with it in the last minutes. And another Qatari player goes down. It's Tagliafico. Agüero, well done to bring it down. And now you can sense the crowd has finally gotten rid of all the tension, anxiety they had built up to the point of the start of the game, and the game itself did nothing for them to get rid of it. In fact, it just built more as the minutes went by, and Argentina cannot get a cushion. Dybala, Acuña, Paulo Dybala, Paredes. Dybala gave it back for Leandro Paredes. 3 to go. Give me your top 3, Ale.
I would say that the goal of Martinez gave Argentina a little bit of calmness. They lost that calmness towards the end of the first half. Agüero has had multiple opportunities. His movement of the ball has been good. The finishing not as good as we expect from him, but eventually scores a second goal. About Rodrigo de Paul and his work out of the midfield. Playing with freedom, taking responsibility when need be, finding passes, dribbling when he can.
Alhaidos was making a run. Agüero brings the ball down. Salman right behind Messi. Again surrounded by Serge. Messi stopped by Al-Rawi. Still has the energy to go back and try to get the ball. He's going to pressure Al-Harak. Bulem Kuhi. Qatar is eliminated with this result. The Asian champions did make an impression in the tournament, though. Might not have been their best showing in this last game. Foul on Paredes. And another yellow. This one on Al-Harak. Here are the standings with results. If they hold, with Colombia still leading 1-0. This 2-0 scoreline in Porto Alegre. Argentina playing Venezuela at the famous Maracanã in the quarterfinals. Acuña. Agüero. Ball back from Tagliafico. Again, Agüero with Nico Tagliafico. It's taken 3 showings of Argentina in the Copa America to kind of make sense of what starting 11 they can have. Do you see it? Is it clear now for Scaloni? Tagliafico.
How many games have they played under Scaloni, you told me?
This is their 12th different formation.
So he's not clear. Obviously, he's not clear.
And they've played 12 different games. 4 to go. That's added time here in Porto Alegre at Arena do Grêmio. Goals from Lautaro Martinez and Kun Agüero. Those two are not moving from the next starting 11 that Scaloni will pencil in.
I will tell you that Messi...
Well, here's the shoe-in, right?
Yeah, there were some sprinkles today of Lionel Messi, but overall, he too needs to be better. There were sprinkles and flashes and things that were positive, just like they were for the rest of the team, but overall, Argentina needs to be better.
De Paul, Messi trailing, can't keep it. Sarabia now trying to push Afif outside. Clearance by Salman. Rodrigo De Paul with this action just confirms he's got to be given man of the match.
Yeah, Rodrigo de Paul for me has been outstanding. And not only with the ball at his feet, not only what he does in the attacking half, but he has given you work defensively as well.
Almoez Ali. The ball over to Bassam Al-Rawi. Al-Haidous. Budiov. So the second youngest team in the tournament, Qatar, only behind Japan, came in with a team that wants to prepare itself for next year's Tokyo Olympics. Almoez Ali. Both guests stand on the brink of. Well, Qatar is already eliminated with this result. Japan plays this Monday. A win might put them through.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that Qatar needs to do a whole lot.
They will just rest on this one for a while. Not as long as he thought, or I thought he would, but again, Armani's playing on a yellow card, and prospects of seeing another one will see him suspended for the quarterfinals. Sarabia with Paulo Dybala. He's cutting inside. Messi's coming with him. The ball for Agüero. He leaves it for Messi. Open for Acuna. Acuna's shot! It's cleared away. Had some build-up, though. Too late to see it. We've hit the 94th minute of the game. It's probably the last we saw of any attempt to change the score. Ale, Argentina wins, but is that enough to convince the critics?
No, it isn't. They did enough today, and that's more than what they've done overall in this tournament. However, in terms of convincing people, I don't think they've done enough. In terms of convincing themselves, maybe. But now, they're on to the second round, and they have an opportunity to put all of this behind them and maybe make a run in this tournament. All of them have to improve, including the best player in the world, Lionel Messi.
So Argentina got out of this game.
Breathing underwater, deeper than the waves, floating like a feather to another day, another day, another day. Beneath the waves, I find
To mislead, this is all you need. Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel, please just say it's real. More than just a thrill, not just in it for the thrill. I'm in it for the life.